blessed and highly flavored, and Mr. Smith.
As well, thank you. Let me make sure, as usual, we're getting out here in Cyberland. So, how'd you rest last night?
I rested well.
Oh, well, good, good, good. You were killing it in the yard yesterday, June. Shoot, man, you were a raking machine.
That's who I am. You knows me.
You know this, man. So I bet after all that yard work, and then you went to exercise. Did you go straight to sleep? Did you have any trouble turning in last night?
I did not.
I bet you were serious. I'm committed to sleeping.
Shower, I went to sleep.
Hey, good morning, yo, family. June, look, we're out there. The colors are good. The volume is good. The audio is good. The video is good because I'm in it. Morning, yo, family. I am Smitty Smith.
And I am June Smith, River City Blues Realty.
And we'd like to welcome you to 4th of April, a.k.a. April the 4th, a.k.a. the 4th day in springtime, a.k.a. the 4th day of dirts in the skirt or skirts in the dirt, whichever way you want to put it. The 4th day of June and I waking up the yard. The 4th day of our blooms blooming. Man, I got some photos. I got some photos I'm going to be posting soon. You know, I love posting photos in the morning, June, of our flowers blooming.
You do.
You know, because we work hard at the end of the year. Do you figure we work harder at the end of the year, like at the beginning of winter or in early spring? Where do we work harder?
As far as the business we work.
No, the yard. I ain't talking about
the
this.
yard. Okay. I don't know. Definitely the beginning. We got all those leaves. Oh my God.
We
all
got
those
a billion.
acorns.
Oh my God. Man,
Prickly bushes to cut
yes.
down.
Oh man. Why do we do
bushes
it?
to cut down to bring them back to life.
Why we even do it? It don't make no sense. We could just sit here in the house and watch the House of Pain instead of living the pain. You know?
Because that's not us. That's not us.
No, it's not us. That's definitely not us.
And you got to be true to you, right?
Well, you do, you know, because you is all you got. So, and you ain't going to be here long. So you got to enjoy you while you are here.
Exactly.
Because I guarantee you, family, you ain't got forever.
That's right.
You got a clock clocking. You got seconds being used that don't come back.
Talk.
You don't stop.
Talk.
Again, family, 272 days to go in 2025, June. 272. We started off with 300, and I remembered 365, and it was such a big number, you know. Dante says, insert a sneezing emoji here.
Allergies.
Oh, man, I feel sorry for you allergy eyes, folks. That's right, we making words up today. That's what we're doing.
They can't play the yard like us.
They can't even look outside, June. Our car is black and green.
Yes, it is.
Our truck is white and green. Our house is gray and green. Pollen gets on everything. You can't sit down anywhere. You know, you can't drive with the windows up. You can't drive with the windows down. I really and truly feel sorry for folks.
In fact,
Yeah,
before
face fever.
Smitty sat down, he was actually brown
I was
green.
black and green. Just like Dante is green and green. Okay.
Wow.
Get it? Green and green?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Anyway, family, you know what? But either way, we just got to do what we do. Hey, we're talking about that crazy faith. Welcome to our Grits and Grants Crazy Faith. Crazy Faith-filled Friday saying, I'm going to continue doing whatever it is I need to do. You know what? I probably won't get it all done in a day. And I'll be honest, family, I'm even crazy enough to know sometimes I got to go back and redo what I did because I didn't get what I wanted or I just had to do it part way just for now. You know, June, that's, you know, sometimes the project you got to do a little, then do something else and then come back and finish it up. You know, you can't always get it done all at once.
That's right.
You know, and us impatient folks like me, we want to get it done. But then we look back at it, well, you know, I'm a feeling kind of guy, you know. When I look at something, if I don't get that feeling that I want, I'm specifically talking about the yard.
Yeah.
I'm very visual, you know, and I'll put all this effort in. If I'm not feeling it, if visually I'm not pleased, you know, I say to myself, leave it alone. But I can't. I got to go back and adjust it, you know. And I know I drive June crazy.
Yes.
June's a saint to tolerate folks like me. You know, you know, family, because we don't always get it right the first time, but we have a vision in our mind, our mind's eye. We got that eye vision, what we want to see, what we want to feel, where we want to be. And you know what? You can't rest until that happens.
See, I'm the type of person's like, I'll draw it out, I'll plan it out, I'll do everything down to the last detail, and then I'm like, okay, once it's done, it's done. I ain't revisiting. It is what it is.
I wish I could be that way.
Smitty is not like that.
I wish I could be that way.
Nope.
I wish I could be that
I
way.
hate having to go back and dig a plan up and move it.
Something to think about, family. But you know what? No matter the matter, the universe gives you the opposite of you.
That's right.
And if you could take the opposite of you and use it to make you better,
yes,
to make you butter, baby, butter, baby, that's a good thing.
Because we evenly yoked.
Evenly yoked. Each pulling in the same. June pulling to the left, I'm pulling to the right. We end up going straight.
That's right. Exactly.
All right, family. It is what it is, you know? And that's that crazy faith that says all things are possible. All sins are forgiven.
Yes.
All transgressions are forgotten. Well, maybe not forgotten, because if you forget them, you might relive them. Let's just say they're forgiven. They're in my distant remembrance.
Well, Smitty, it is 8:37. What are we going to talk about?
Okay, I'm glad you asked. Family, talking about keeping it real.
Keeping it
That's
real.
what I'm talking about. I'm talking about keeping it real. Gee, we did it. We've done a good job of keeping it real all week.
We have.
Keeping it real estate all week. So you know what? We might as well continue today, June. I'm going to talk about the word contingent. Contingent. That is a massively major, critically important word in your real estate adventure home. Contingent. AKA.
Good morning, Chloe Green. How are you?
Good morning, Chloe Green's AKA contingencies. June, I don't think there's a more important word other than contract. You know, first there's contract.
Yes.
And then there's contingencies.
That's right.
Because every contract is loaded with what?
Contingencies.
You know, life, you could say life is contingent. Because it really is.
It is.
June, if we don't put forth this mass effort that we've been doing the last day, then we cannot expect to get the results that we want.
That's correct.
So would you say that our effort is contingent? The result is contingent upon the effort?
Our yard looking the way we want it is contingent upon us doing what we need to do.
Absolutely, family. So, you know, life is contingent. If I want to be a successful homeowner, what are the contingent things that I have to do, June?
Maintain your house. Well, you got to get the house.
You got to get there first. So, if I want to become, I'm sorry, I wasn't clear. If I want to become not a homeowner, if I want to become a successful homeowner, what are the contingencies therein?
Get your credit straight first and foremost.
Yeah. It's easy, family. And once I'm in my house, if I want to stay a successful homeowner, June, what contingencies are there?
You got to make sure you pay your bill. Your mortgage, number one,
there you
if
go.
you want to keep it.
I love it. It's simple, family. We make it unnecessarily difficult.
We do.
You know, again, with this, I am not qualified. I am not Steve Harvey qualified to give relationship advice. Let me make that clear. But Jude, if I want to be in a successful relationship, is that contingent upon my partner?
Oh, no. Contingent upon you, too.
Oh, so it's contingent upon both of us.
Both of you.
All both us?
All both y'all.
Okay. So, June, should we be evenly yoked? Should that be a contingency in my relationship contract?
I would say yes.
Should there be a contract?
Of course. That's a marriage contract, right?
So, yeah, but what if we're not married?
A relationship contract.
There you go. Aren't they one and the same, June?
They should be.
Aren't they one and the same? If I'm in a committed relationship, that is a contract that is loaded with contingencies. Our success is conditioned upon this. Our success is conditioned upon that. If you do this, I'll do that. If June cooks bacon, me eating bacon is contingent upon June making the bacon.
I don't eat bacon anymore, so I can't make it. Sorry.
So my happiness is hereby contingent upon me making my own damn bacon.
That's right. That's right. But you know what? Life is full of contingencies.
It is, yes.
You should have a contingency with your children.
You do. Yeah. June, I'm a big time believer in that.
Oh, yes, he is.
I am. You do you, and then I'll help you. I'll meet you. You gotta do you first. I'll help you, but I won't even carry you.
A's and B's in order for me to continue paying for college.
Honestly, is that not a contingent, June?
That is.
You know, how many folks do we know whose kids spent 5, 6, 7 years in college? I spent 6 years my damn self. I had to pay for it myself. It didn't make it any better. So I'm like, well, you know what, sir? Yeah, we'll do that if you do this.
But some kids feel like this is a contingent of being a parent. I didn't ask to be here. You need to behave for my college.
I'm not saying I don't, but I'm saying that you actually need to go to college. You need to show up to class. You got to do the assignments, you know. Everything in life is contingent.
Yeah.
You know. And family, one of the contingencies that I would like for us to seriously consider is being less contingent upon our government.
Ooh.
Let's be more self-contingent. Let's be more self-contained. You know, there's some craziness happening, family. I can't explain it, but all we can do is to take action. Okay? I don't know if Social Security is going to be there when I'm ready for it 20 years from now, because I'm at least 20 years away from it, okay? So I got to put things in place contingent upon it not being there.
Yes.
All right? Our government is the best government of any place, in my opinion, but I still cannot rely upon it to take care of me. The best person to take care of me is me. All right, family? And I know this sounds kind of strange, and no, I'm not dogging anybody. This is not about politics. It's about me taking the time to get my side grind, my main grind, my main grind, my main grind.
Yep.
You know, and when I'm done with those, then I got a side hustle, you know.
But as far as contingencies, what type of contingencies, I mean, can be in a contract?
There are all kinds. It's contingent upon me getting a mortgage. My favorite, contingent upon me being able to take advantage of grants and down payment assistance.
Yeah.
If I can't get the grants, I don't have to buy your house, sir.
But you've seen some stuff like contingent upon you leaving your furniture, contingent upon you cutting down these bushes,
yes,
tree, doing
anything,
paving the driveway, whatever. Anything, but it has to be agreed to.
It has to be agreed to, and in our world, it has to be in writing. See, family, the best contingencies, the best conditions are those expressed in writing.
Yes.
Because, see, we all interpret to our own understanding. And my understanding is I'm going to interpret towards me, not necessarily towards you. But when it's in writing, family, when that contingency, that condition thereupon is expressed in writing, that's when we get stuff done, Jim. We really do. So you know what? It's okay. Everything ain't going to go our way. But you know what? Everything is contingent upon something else. And sometimes our contingencies just don't work out. So what do? We just do.
Good morning, Janet Lane Brown. How are you?
Good morning, Janet. Janet knows all about contingencies,
yes.
That real estate Delaware connection.
That's right.
You know, so again, family, it's okay. It's a normal part of life. Me getting paid is what? Contingent upon?
You selling houses.
Yeah, going to work.
That's right.
Going to work, family. Me taking care of me feeding my family is contingent upon me going to work, making money, budgeting my money. You know, me being happy in life is about making decisions that allow me to be happy.
Sometimes there's some unrealistic contingencies, though. Was that funny?
No, Chloe's comment. Non-negotiable. Oh, that's a good one.
I was getting ready to go then.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, I want Chloe's house when she's ready to sell it.
Yeah, she do. Yeah, she do.
I've always wanted it. It's a beautiful house.
So again, family, contingencies. My future happiness is contingent or conditioned upon what I do and what I don't do today. And I want to make it clear, family, what I do and what I don't do are of equal importance. All right? I'm going to go to work. I'm going to do my job. I'm going to do my job the best that I can. And that is contingent upon me moving up the food chain at work. And you know what? If I can't move up, then maybe I'll just move on to where I can achieve the goals that I want to achieve.
Smitty, did contingencies always cost?
No, a lot of contingencies are absolutely free. They don't cost, but they have extreme benefit. How about that?
Yeah.
I'll give you an example, family. Attending one of our Grits and Grants workshops and webinars. How smooth was that, June? I just eased right on to that, right?
Sure did.
It doesn't cost you, but you're learning about grants and down payment assistance is contingent upon you attending. Janice says, mine used to say, it's simple. Eat tuna out of the can, get light by the candles, but pay your mortgage on time every month. I love it. Contingent wisdom.
Yeah.
Contingent wisdom, family. Do what I'm telling you to do if you want to be where you want to be.
You know, I'm actually, on a rare occasion, I disagree with Smitty. This is one. I think contingencies always do cost you something.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What do you mean? First of all, what do you mean?
Well, contingency in life. If you don't do certain things in life, then it's going to cost you at some point in life.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Your contingencies, if you're unrealistic with your contingencies, it may cost you the house.
No, that's true. That's true. That's true. We can add, in real estate terms, we could say, I'll buy your house contingent upon it not raining next week.
Yeah.
And if we agree to it and it rains, look, then we have a contingent agreement.
And I know that sounds crazy, but we've seen some crazy contingencies. Yes.
We have. But family, just keeping it real, keeping it life. Life happens. We happen.
Yeah.
And you know what? And that's okay. I want y'all to hear me. It is okay for not everything to go the way we want it to go. Not all contingencies are going to be met overnight.
But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't ask for them.
Exactly. Some contingencies you just got to work on.
Yeah.
Some conditions are never going to be met. I may never, ever win the lottery, June. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to try. I don't know why. Family. So again, we're just keeping it real. Giving you a little bit of real estate life with a little bit of real life.
Somebody may never, ever get a new chair. But I'm going to make it a contingency that he does.
All right. Tell you what, I'll make a deal with you. See, now we're doing contingent transactions.
Okay.
I'll get a new chair. I'm negotiating. I'll get a new chair if you make some bacon.
All right, fine. I want you to put it in an addendum. Signed by both parties.
Addendum. Good morning, Damon. An addendum, family, is where you put your contingencies in writing. Mm-hmm. Okay. So again,
and it's an attachment.
It's an attachment. It's part of the contract. So again, family, it's all about me being the better me.
But does it negate the contract?
No, it can. That's the power. If the contingent item is not met, there is no contract because we agreed.
That's right.
So
and once you agree, it does change the purchase contract.
It does.
To whatever the contingency is, whatever the addendum says.
What? Say what?
What?
I can't believe Damon just said that. I'd rather talk about Dallas.
No, I love that. Cookies are plant-based. That's
what?
Right. That's what he needs to be eating.
What?
Healthy.
Man, get up out of here. That foolishness. Nah,
is
bro.
there such a thing as plant-based pork?
I don't see how it can be.
Plant-based pork?
No, well, if it's pork, it's pork. Plant-based bacon.
Tastes like...
There's turkey bacon.
There's turkey bacon.
Yeah.
But it's not plant-based.
It's made from turkey.
I've never heard of plant-based.
Plant-based bacon?
Tofu bacon? Is that what that is?
I've never heard of tofu bacon. Okay. I don't know.
Tell us where we get it. I will try it.
You better not. No. So again, family, we're going to do what we do today. We are blessed. We are here. We are present. We are in charge of us. We're making transactions. We're making agreements throughout the day.
Yeah.
I make agreements with myself all the time, June. I made an agreement with myself that I want to feel better, and me feeling better is contingent upon me not eating late at night. Mm-hmm. You know what? So here's the agreement I made with Smitty Smith.
And no Tahitian treat sodas, right?
I don't know what they are.
Dante, get your boy.
So family, my agreement is I want to lose some weight.
Mm-hmm. So
I agree with myself. I am going to have a reasonable breakfast. I'm going to have a killer lunch, but I'm not going to have dinner. Not going to have a big dinner and go to bed. Because Smitty Smith is notorious for eating a major meal and then taking my butt straight upstairs to bed. So no, family, if I want to be healthy, it's contingent upon better choices.
Yes.
If I want to be wealthy, it's contingent upon better choices. If I want to be happy, it's contingent upon better choices. Because I made choices today, I've got to make choices tomorrow, and the next day, family. It's just that simple. And you know what? I love it that way, June.
Mm-hmm.
Because that means that I'm in charge of me.
That's right.
And who's better to be in charge of me than me?
No one.
No one.
And I did need to respond to Chloe Green's, I'm going to get that tree. You're going to have 8-foot ceilings so the tree isn't going to fit, okay?
June is always working.
That's right.
June is always house shopping. If she's not house shopping for you, then she's house shopping for herself.
Yes.
You know, family. But you know what? Happiness is contingent upon doing the things that you enjoy doing.
Mm-hmm.
Happiness is contingent upon you taking time out for you. So take that contingent 5 minutes a day if that's all you can get. Maybe that's all you need. That's up to you to decide. But whatever it is you need, make sure you take that for you because you deserve that. You do, family. You deserve to be happy. And if it's just 2 minutes a day, then take your 2 minutes. If you're going to Rain Man, stand in the yard, look out for nothing like June Smith, then that's there for you, family.
Yes.
That's for you. That's designed for you. That is rightfully yours and no one else's. It's put here for you. It's designed for you. It's made for you. So you got to be the better you and do the things that you enjoy doing. We're never going to be able to do everything that we want to do. We're probably never going to be able to do, most of the things that we want to do.
Dante said not happening, June.
June ain't done. June ain't done. June ain't done. Family, and I wish we had one more day for real estate terms because I talk about negotiating. Because we negotiate. You negotiate through the day, family. Negotiate through the day. So again, family, thank you for joining us. June and I, we got to get back in the dirt to finish a few things up because the sun ain't shining, and that means it ain't hot. You know what, family? We're at 16 for the year, June.
Woohoo!
We're going to keep on grinding, keep on grinding, keep on grinding. We ain't going to stop, June. We got to go over 125 for the year. 125. Even with the merger, even with everything else that's going on, we're going to continue doing what we do, family, because we got that crazy faith. All right? Hey, look here. We gave anything of value. We tell you anything of value this week. We talked about a lot of real estate terms. We were keeping it real. We are actually preparing you for what you're going to do in the future. You know what? It doesn't make sense now. I'm going to say this again. It doesn't always make sense now, but later on, it will. At some point in the very near future, you're going to say, wow, how did I know that?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, why was I smart enough to make that decision?
Mm-hmm.
What deep inside me gave me the authority to make a decision in my own best interest and that I understood what's going on? What prepared me to be the best me? What prepared me to be in charge of me? These are the days, family. These are the days when we are blessed with things that we need, that we don't need them just yet. Does that ever happen to you, June?
Oh, all the time. All the time.
All the time, family. All the time. So, family, that's why we say universe is what, June?
Most generous and prosperous.
And prosperous, family. It's got so much to give. It gives it to me even before I know I need it. So the question is, do I need it because I have it? Or do I need it because I needed it and I just got it early? I don't know. But I'm just know that it happens enough that I feel blessed and highly flavored. Chloe says,
when I teach my growth mindset classes, we use YET.
Yet. Yeah. Absolutely. Chloe, maybe she should invite us to her growth mindset class. Yeah?
I think that's for her job, though, right?
Is it? I don't know. She can let us sneak in the back door. It's probably online. Nobody will know.
That would be really good.
Nobody would know. So again, family, we ain't gonna tell nobody, Chloe.
So what does YET stand for?
Yet, not happening. Not just yet. In the future, condition upon in the future going to.
I know what YET means. I said, what does it stand for? The Y, does it sound for something? U.
Oh.
E. I know T. Does that sound?
You want to make it an acronym?
That's what I was asking.
Your estimated
time.
Let's just call it yet and move it on, okay, family? If we gave you anything of value, please be sure to like us, help share the words about grants and down payment assistance, help motivate others to better themselves. Remember, the blessings don't flow to us; all the blessings flow through us. And we're all crazy enough to know and understand that there is more than enough for you to be great and for me to be great. And those folks who are the happiest folks are those who are happy to share. The most unhappy folks are those who focus solely on money to the exclusion of everything else.
I figured out the first letter and the last letter. It says your something tree. I think she's trying to tell me that she's giving me the Christmas tree.
Your expected tree?
There we go. So, you see, thank you so much.
You ain't got it yet, but
but it's expected.
But it's expected,
coming.
you know.
Got it. Thank you so much, Chloe. I appreciate it. That's
You know what?
stands for.
See, they already gave up the tree, Dante. See, just as hey, if we give it an acronym, it must come true because we don't name nothing that don't come true.
Right,
all right,
right.
family. You know, so hey, look here. Remember our Grits and Grants workshop, fam. We got a live and in person, live and living color. It's we had to move the date to Saturday, April the 26th. Again, the fourth Saturday in April, fourth Saturday this month. Come out 9 to 11. Go to SmittySmith.com for all the details. Again, SmittySmith.com. Come out, join us, family. We promise you, if you spend just 5 minutes with us, and we don't give you at least 2 critical thoughts, 2 critical things to plan for, hope for, pray for, get up and walk out. Won't hurt my feelings.
Chloe said, no, I'm not where I want to be yet. The growth mindset allows you to open your mind to the fact you can get there. Okay.
Okay. So you're still getting the tree, Judy.
I mean,
you're still getting the tree. You know,
Because I've got my mind open.
you know.
Okay.
Now, what does GET stand for? Get is something tree. Get. Chloe, give it up, sister. You've lost the tree. Go get another damn tree. That's the only solution.
Because that's what I do. I negotiate.
All right, family.
I'll sign their addendum later for her to sign off on it.
Exactly. Hey, family, look here. I am Smitty Smith.
And I am June Smith, River City Blues Realty.
And family, as always, we love you. We pray that you have a blessed, prosperous weekend. Take time out for you. If you grind Monday through Friday, then there's got to be some time for you to unwind and just chill and relax. And if it's Saturday and Sunday, then take your Saturday and your Sunday. If you're supposed to be in the dirt like June and I, then get in the dirt.
Guys, you've got to, man. Do you remember the days when, I know we got to go, but remember the days that you had a regular job, Smitty?
I do have a regular job.
I mean, like a regular
9 to 5 job?
A 9 to 5 job.
Yeah.
It's like Friday, you were wishing for Wednesday,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you wished for Friday, then the weekend came and you had to
Yeah,
pay bills,
yeah,
buy
yeah.
food, wash
Yeah,
clothes,
yeah.
clean up the house.
Yeah.
Saturday was short.
Yeah.
Sunday, not anything against it. Half the day
In church.
was in church.
In church.
You go there at 10, you get out at 4. And you plan your meals for the rest of the week.
You iron your clothes, you wash
iron
your clothes,
Oh my goodness.
you clean the house, you cut the grass. What happened to me in all of that time, June?
Nothing.
Where's
Where's
me? Where am I?
You gotta find us.
Yeah.
You gotta find we.
I'm
You
lost.
gotta find me.
Yeah. Me is there somewhere.
Yeah.
The better me is even. I'm just trying to find me, more or less the better me.
And then you got the stuff. If you have kids, then you got
man.
soccer practice,
Yeah.
football practice,
Track
gymnastics,
practice, yeah.
track practice.
Again, what happened to me in the mix? Where am I?
And that's why a lot of individuals that, their kids go off to college, they just find themselves all of a sudden, I'm 40, I'm 50.
I don't know myself.
Who am I?
I don't know you.
Yeah. We got to do something now, today.
Find you today. Spend time with you today. All right, Chloe? Pack up the tree. All right? It ain't going with Chloe. Just accept it. Chloe. See, this is my calm voice.
Chloe.
I'm your friend.
Yes.
We love you too.
Yes.
We're looking out for you.
We are.
Hey, family, I gotta go, gadget, go. Brother got a mountain of leaves just singing my name. And you know what? It's gonna be okay, family. Deuces.
Peace.
Coming for that tree, Chloe. Oh, man. See you later, family. Thanks for joining us. Have a blessed and prosperous, self-fulfilling weekend. You deserve it.